Hey you guys, happy. Today is Tuesday and it is New Year's Eve. But I know last week you guys were like, why Rochelle did not do a scroll through Joann's? So I have my sidekick, my mini-me with me, and we're going to go ahead and head to Joann's so I could give you a scroll for the new year. All right. It's 20 at 25. All right. So let's go ahead and get there so I can give you a scroll through Joann's. Let's go ahead and get there now. All right, you guys. So I finally made it over to Joann's. Me and sidekick right here is going to go inside Joann's and see what's on sale. Plus, I have 2 patterns that I'm going to be taking back. So let's go ahead and go inside Joann's so I can share with you guys what's on sale. Let's go ahead and get there now. Alright, so I just finished checking in on the pattern sale and everything is ringing up as 30% off. So I'm going to say check your local Joann's to see what is currently on sale. But let's go ahead and scroll through Joann's and see what other sales they have. Let's go ahead and go now. Alright, so y'all know the first thing I always do is check the clearance. And the clearance is anywhere from 60 to 80% off. They have a really good collection going on right now for the clearance. So just make sure you are going and checking your clearance sale and your clearance items also. Let's go ahead and get over to some more sales. All right, so next up we have some rayon challis, or this is not even rayon challis. This is basically like your charmeuse. That's what it is. Charmeuse. And this is 25% off. This one is really pretty. I have seen many females with this fabric right here, so I like that one right here. This one right here is super cute. I like that. This one I have seen quite a bit as well, so make sure, and I have seen this one a lot too, so make sure you check out the charmeuse. If you are into prints, this one would be for you as well. That is really cute, and it is 25% off. Let me turn this around. 25% off. Take a picture, stop it right here so you can see that sale price if you're interested. Let's go ahead and continue. Next up on our chopping block is, we're going to go ahead and get into this one right here. So this is a pleated ITY knit right here. This is really good. So this is actually like a lime green. It is not. I am trying to focus the GoPro so you can see it, but this is not like what's showing up through the lens as like an emerald green. This is actually a lime green. Okay, so take a picture of this. I'm going to show you the number. Let me zoom it in just a little bit. All right, pause it and take a picture if you are interested in this fabric right here. But it's a pleated ITY knit. It is 58 inches in width and it's 100% polyester, but it is actually a lime green. All right, so I also like this one right here. Now, I know you guys are always asking for me. It's a rib knit, okay? So this one is a rib knit. It is like a sage color. It is 68% polyester, 28% rayon with 4% stretch, okay? So if you are interested in that rib knit fabric, definitely take a picture of the both. Let's go ahead and get into some more fabrics. I'm pausing right here because I'm looking at this fabric and I think this is the fabric that my girl Diana from 26 by Diana, I don't actually think this is the exact fabric because she had an eyelet fabric, and this one right here is a stretch eyelet. I'll definitely hit her up and see if this is the one, but it's 95% polyester, 5% spandex, 57 inches in width, and here is the number if you are interested. But if you remember when she did Take It to the Street, when we did that and finished it off just about a week ago, Miss Diana, she definitely had an eyelet fabric in this purple. This is a lavender purple. So I am loving the stretch eyelet. If this is the one that she got, honey, your girl, this may be coming home with me in a week or so. All right. But once again, that's some more fabric. Let's check out a little bit more before we get on out of Joann's. All right. So next up, we are going to talk about this plaid, flannel shirting, and platitude fabric. It is 50% off on Doorbuster. Now, if you look at this date, it shows that it's expired. Now, if you look at my watch, today is New Year's Eve, December 31st. So this is no longer a Doorbuster. So don't try to come in and argue with them because they're going to say the sign says December the 29th. All right, so let's go ahead and get over to some more sales. All right, so first things first, I decided to turn the camera around. We have the linen fabric right here, which is the fashion apparel, which is 25% off. Now, because I am into sewing some pants in linen this year, as well as I want to participate in the January, so I'm going to be looking at some denim here shortly, but the linen is on sale for 25% off. Let's go ahead and get over to the denim so we can see what that sale may look like. Let's go there now. And just like that, we're over to the denim, and denim is on sale for 25% off as well. Let me turn the camera around so you can see what they have. All right, so the linen is on sale for 25% off. Now, I plan on participating in January where you sew up jeans, like any pattern that is a jean pattern for January. Now, I plan on doing one, and I'm looking in my denim stash. I do have a denim that have hearts on it, but I don't think it would be suitable for work, even though I don't wear a lot of denim to work. And I'm not a fan of denim jeans to begin with, but because I want to participate, I'm either going to go with like a lightweight denim, like this one right here, or I may think about doing some twill. I'm going to go check out the twill and see what the cost of the twill as well. So let's go over there to the twill now. All right, so I couldn't find the twill in this Joann's. I'm going to go to another one. But before we go, this one has something to say. Go ahead and tell him. Oh, he's playing. But that's it for Joann's. Let's go ahead and get over to the other sales. Let's go now. All right, so I am back from Joann's, but let's talk about the other sales that's going on this week. Now, most of these end today, as in Joann's or New Year's. Happy New Year's, by the way. They end today. That's January 1st, 2025. All right, so the day that I'm filming it is the day before. So today is New Year's Eve, December 31st. But when you are seeing it, it is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, by the way. So one thing I want to mention is Joann's is open today, New Year's Day, until 6 p.m. in your time zone, okay? So they're open until 6 p.m. today. So if you just decide that you do not want to just stay in the house, you can go out, go to Joann's and score you some fabric, patterns, whatever you need to pick up. All right, so let me tell you guys one thing when it comes to the patterns. I did check for simplicity. Nomi and McCall's was on sale this past weekend, so I knew those were not on sale. I checked Butterick and I checked Vogue. For some reason, every single sale was saying 30% off. They're on 30% off every single day. Now, I literally had the lady check the tails on for me, and she passed me the tails on and it did not say. So I will probably go back on Thursday when the actual sale start and probably just update you guys from the store when that happens, all right? But as of right now, I'm gonna say I think the next sale will be Butterick and Vogue, but I'm just speculating at this point because Nomi and McCall's was on sale this past weekend and Simplicity was the weekend before. So I think Butterick and Vogue will be on sale this upcoming week, but stay tuned for more information on that as well. So let's go ahead and get into I'm gonna go with Vicky Sews first because it's not really a big sale, but Vicky Sews is currently having a 50% off sale, and the 50% off sale is on all patterns plus the new collection that just dropped for the winter time. So you could go over to VickySews.com. That's VIKISEWS. I'm putting it up on the screen so you're able to see the 50% off sale. One thing I also want to mention is they also have patterns in Russian. So my girl Shamir from shim.sew.creative, here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. She did a bomber jacket doing the Take It to the Street challenge, and her entire pattern was one that you probably like, Rochelle, you never featured this pattern. Of course I didn't, because it's in Russian. Now, one thing that I did mention, I have purchased 2 patterns because of Shamir in Russian. Now, one thing that Shamir did let me know is that I'm going to show you up on the screen, but you can click on Russian. And when you click on Russian, it's going to show you in Russian, but if you translate it to English, you could read everything in English on the website. Now, when you get ready to download a pattern, it will be in Russian. Now, I know you're like, how in the world can you put this together in Russian? That's where Google Translator comes in. There's apps on your phone where you could translate the text and be able to read it, okay? So just make sure that if you go over to the Russian site, they will convert the Russian rubies into US dollars, and you pay that way in US dollars instead of Russian rubies. So you can still purchase patterns from Vicky Sews on the Russian side of the house, which means that the patterns will be in Russian, but sometimes the patterns doesn't make it to the US side of the website. So I would say definitely look at both sides of the website. Thank you so much, Shamir, for that information when you did your bomber jacket. You're welcome, girl. All right, so that is VickySews.com. Now, I'm not going to be taking you through Vicky Sews on Etsy, because Vicky Sews on Etsy is probably 70% off, but I did not check. You could check at your own risk there, all right? And the last sale I'm going to be telling you guys about today is Simplicity.com. Now, on Simplicity.com, they have a sale going on, patterns starting at $2.99. However, the $2.99 patterns are only on New Look patterns. Simplicity and Know Me patterns is on sale for $4.99. Now, here's the catch. Butterick, Vogue, Berta are not on sale. So if you put them in your cart thinking that they're on sale for $4.99, you will be paying regular price. So once again, the sale is Simplicity and Know Me patterns for $4.99. New Look patterns on sale for $2.99. All right, one last time. Simplicity and Know Me for $4.99 and New Look for $2.99. That's on Simplicity.com website. Now, those are the sales this week, but one last thing I want to talk to you guys about. Happy New Year's, by the way. There are a ton of challenges going on for the first month in January. And although a lot of challenges are going on in the month of January, let's pick up the speed. Let's pick up the speed already and jump on some of these challenges. A couple of challenges that I'm going to mention that's going on this month. Of course, my challenge, hashtag Make5 2025 and hashtag Make9 2025 officially starts today. Okay, so I will be coming in next week with project number 1 and what is due. Couple of things that I'm going to be doing is making sure that I tell you guys what's due every single week from when I start project. Hey, just make sure you gather this, and every week I will make sure you tune in for stories as well as shorts and any. I'm gonna also post it in my videos as well. So my videos will be posting. I'll probably do it on Thursdays when I do the Joann'S scrolls as well. Just stay tuned for that as well. If you are participating in hashtag Make5 or hashtag Make9 or even hashtag Make25 in 2025. All right, spill on that. Next up, challenge that's going on right now is my girl Diana from 26 by Diana. The challenge that she have going on right now is hashtag So Lucky Jar 2025. And what that challenge is basically, she had 62 patterns a couple of days ago, okay? But I think she literally decided that 62 patterns to sew is a little too much for her. So she decided to go down to 30 patterns. What she did was basically pull 30 patterns from her stash that she really want to sew in 2025. She wrote them down on a piece of paper, stuck them in a jar, and what she will do is shake up the jar and pull one from there every time she gets ready to sew. All right, so that's one of the challenges she's doing. That's on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead. It's gonna be linked in the description box below. Hashtag So Lucky Jar 2025. Make sure you follow in my girl Diana from 26 by Diana on Instagram to see that challenge. I am in on that challenge. I'm going to be showing you guys the first couple of patterns that I will be sewing up in about a week. I'll probably show you guys that next week, okay? Or into the week after, one or the other. But I'll show you guys that coming up on the channel. Another challenge that you may be interested in is January, all right? So Sewing My Style is doing, Nikki from Sew My Style, she is doing January. Now, she have done this for several years, and in the month of January, what she does is basically have a challenge where you are sewing a pair of jeans. So now I am in on this challenge, but as you've seen from my Joann's scroll, I was looking for some denim, but I was also looking for some twill. For some reason, I could not find the twill. I went up and down every aisle in Joann, that was fabric, of course, looking for twill to see if I could find like a navy or a darker color blue fabric for a pair of stretch woven jeans, or jean-like, I should say. They didn't have twill. So I did see some denim that I like, and I'm gonna definitely see that if the fabric that I have that's already denim that have hearts on it. Now, here's the thing. I normally don't wear denim to work. So because I do not wear denim to work, it may work for January and I don't have to buy any fabric. We're gonna hope. We're gonna pray. We're gonna hope that that works out, all right? But I will definitely be going to my stash to see if they work and if I have enough fabric for that. I should, because if I remember correctly, I purchased like 8 yards of this denim heart fabric like way back in like 2018 from Joann's, okay? So it's still in my stash. Yeah, I've been ordering some fabric and we trying to change that in 2025, all right? And the last one that I'm going to mention to you, I don't know if she's doing it. I'm gonna ping her to see if she's doing it, but one challenge that goes on in the month of January is Alethia from So Much Talent. And what she is doing is I don't know if she's still doing it yet. I haven't seen anything, but I'm going to tag her and I'll definitely update you guys within my next video to make sure that it's going on. But what she normally does in the month of January is a no buy fabric or patterns in the month of January. Now, here's the thing. I know you're wondering, like, Rochelle, are you participating? Possibly. And the reason why is like, I don't need to buy any fabric, so I'm good on that. And normally in the month of January, our good friend Joann's normally don't put out any pattern sales until the last week in January. Let's see if that takes place this year too. Now, they did that in 2024, so I wasn't even mad. But I know you have your early spring patterns that's getting ready to drop in the month of January. We've been getting like several tees on them, so I'll just wait until the end of the month and purchase them. It's not really hard for me to not purchase patterns when it come out, okay? And plus, because I'm scaling back on patterns, it may be best that I participate in this challenge as well. So, and I'm checking off my goals for 2025 as well. Well, I think that's all the sales. Let me run it back one more time. So first, Joann's. There's not currently a sale, but I will be checking in on Thursday to see if there's a sale. Secondly, on VickySews.com, there's a 50% off all patterns, including the new collection that dropped for the wintertime. And then on Simplicity.com, you have Simplicity and Know Me brand for $4.99 and New Look for $2.99. Shop at your own risk. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And if this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And if you like content like this, go ahead and check out this video right here and stay locked to the channel. Until next time, Happy New Year's, and I'll catch you in the next video.